2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song.
Hello everyone, we're going to jump right in with decorating. This is going to be my first decorating video of my fall series. So we're going to start over here right above the sink, and I'm going to replace the signage that I have here. And then I'm going to work on this little tiered shelf that I have. It was actually kind of difficult for me to figure out what I really wanted because I felt like the color of my planters was throwing me off a little bit, but I end up figuring it out. So I'm just going to kind of move a few things around and see what I like. And I didn't really have a plan going into this, and I thought that made it more fun because you actually see the process behind like actually decorating. So I'm just going to put a few things up here. I didn't like the owl. I felt like the owl clashed too much and I wanted something a little more simple. So I'm just going to let you guys watch me work, and I'm going to pop in here and there and tell you where I got some of the items.
They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. Crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna.
After moving around that little felt pumpkin several times, I finally figured out what color I wanted. And I think the apple orchard sign kind of helped me because of the red and the orange that's on there. So I popped up my little orange pumpkin that you're going to see here in a hot minute. And I felt like it just tied everything in so well. So that was the color that I ended up going with. Finally, this sign was giving me a little bit of grief. Not sign, it's more of a banner. Because it kept like drooping. So I have to like mess with it a couple times, and then finally I got it to sit the way I wanted it to sit because of how low my cabinets are. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but finally it went up there. And part of it, like the F on the left hand side, was like stuck, and you'll see here in a minute I have to like tug at it to get it to move so it looks even.
How much longer will you suffer in this life? Don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside.
So I finally got the sign or the banner to do what I wanted it to do, but then I started to like struggle because I felt like there was too much stuff up here. And I didn't want to put my mixer under my cabinet because I'm planning on using it a lot over the next few days. So I made the executive decision to remove my fruit bowl, which is fine. It actually, I don't know, it's kind of been like on my nerves lately because it's just so big and bulky, and I don't have the counter space for that right now. So here in a minute you'll see I just decided to just take it. I did everything I could to see if I could incorporate it. Like I'm trying to wrap leaves around it, and it just was not doing it for me. So I'm just gonna take that sucker off.
Don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
I I didn't have this pumpkin in my fall decor haul. I actually got this past weekend. It's actually kind of like a cookie jar, but I got it this past weekend at a craft show here in the town that I live in. And actually at the end of the video, I do end up changing it up a little bit. My husband looked at it and I was like, do you think I should put this over here or over here? And he gave me a suggestion. So I did end up adding some little fall twinkle lights that I got from the Dollar Tree, and you will see that at the end of the video. Counter space is so like precious to me because I don't have a lot of it. So I was trying to keep everything like as minimal as possible because I do cook a lot and I don't want things getting dirty or like things looking too cluttered because I have stuff all over the place. So I kept this area as simple as possible as well. But I really like the way that it came out. Like I'm like living for it. I was gonna like do a whole lot more. And I asked my husband too, I was like, do you like this? He was like, yeah, it looks really good. And I was like, okay. So I decided to keep it as simple as possible. I really kind of want to keep my space as functional as possible. Just because, I mean, like I said, my real estate of the counter space is extremely precious to me. So I want to be able to have as much space to cook as possible, and we don't have a dishwasher, so I do have to use the counter to dry my dishes, and I've been hand drying everything because I'm tired of leaving things on the countertop. So this is how I ended up leaving it. And over here, like where the stove is, I didn't do a whole lot. I felt like I could have done a little more, but honestly, like I said, I just want it as clean and as minimal as possible. This sign is from I think it's actually my landlord's sign, and she thought it was pretty cute, or the person that was here before thought it was cute and had it there, and they had it screwed in, and I just never moved it. So now I'm finally moving it. And I was gonna put my Target sign here, but then I kind of decided that I didn't like it, so I switched it out with the other sign that's above my sink that you'll see here in a minute, and I think it looked like 10 times better. Now, I had a 2-tiered tray last year that I actually made, but like I mentioned in my previous video about my decor, I've been hunting for this basket for years from Target. So I finally found it, and it was actually giving me a lot of grief because I don't know, I just felt like everything that I was doing like wasn't working out. But then I love the way that this ended up coming out. So this little hay bale I got last year from Dollar Tree, and I didn't end up using it. So I thought that it would be really cute to kind of add a little more dynamic to it and a little more height. So I'm gonna let you guys watch me work because I did move things around several times. Then I feel like I finally found what I loved. How cute is she? I'm absolutely obsessed with the way everything came out. My husband really likes it. Jace got up to go potty before he went to bed and was like, "Mommy, how'd you make it look so nice in here?" And that really warmed my heart because that's really what I want. I want him to remember me always decorating whenever he's growing up. So I was really excited about everything. And then here are the little orange lights that I added over here. It looks so pretty at night. Like I really, really like it. The fall sign looks great. It's really making me feel like fall is here, which it is because the leaves are changing. And as you can see over here, I did end up changing out the other sign. So I feel like the white matches better with the big apple orchard sign. So I really loved this as well. And then, of course, my magnolia table. I haven't made a whole lot of things out of this book, but I have plans for a couple of fall recipes to share with y'all. And then this is the end. Thank you guys so much for the continued love and support. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.